Hey everybody, Preppers One here. Today is August 10th. It is Saturday, 2019. This is going to be take two because I was doing my video here for you and I had the camera on myself and I had a lot of little creatures all flying around my head. You can probably see them now. And I said, "Can you see all these?" And I said the F word. And so I'm like, yeah, I need to redo that video. These bugs are ridiculous. They are a pain in the behind. I just cannot stand them. So I'm like, well, I'm going to do it. But you'll see them all flying around my head. It's just ridiculous. The bugs have been horrible this year. And so, well, anyway, so, all right. So, weather-wise, much cooler today. It's in the 70s and not bad temperature-wise as far as, like I said, and another nice breeze, but it's so very fall-like, and we are still supposed to be in the middle of summer here, so very bizarre weather that's been happening. But anyway, we're going to get into topic really quickly here. I will go over and I'll show you what we've done solar-wise so far today as well here in a little bit. But so if you have dirt on high-profile people, this is what happens to you, okay? So, of course, we are talking about the apparent, I'm going to do that in quotation marks, suicide of Jeffrey Epstein, okay? So, Jeffrey Epstein had his little black book of information of some very high-profile people, politicians, and people of importance, from Prince Andrew, as part of the royal family, to, again, Kevin Spacey. Imagine that he would be in that book. What a shock. President Trump is in that book. Also, you're looking at Bill Clinton was in the book. I think they said like 21 times. And so, he had a lot of dirt on a lot of important people. That's probably one of the reasons he got such a sweetheart deal the first time he was convicted and was given a year and a half in prison. And he served, I believe it was 13 months of that year and a half. And then he was back out doing the same thing he always did. There's Mr. Luce. So, anyway, so he was found dead this morning in his cell, and they're calling it a suicide. But now here's the funny thing, okay, with this whole situation, and you tell me what you think. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this topic. But so 3 weeks ago, he had marks around his neck in an apparent suicide attempt, and so he was, taken to the hospital, and he was okay, and they brought him back. And now you would think, especially, now he's supposed to be on suicide watch, so why wasn't he on suicide watch, number one? That would be my number one question. Number two, he should have been being monitored 24/7 because, number one, he's a high-profile individual with a lot of dirt on a lot of people, and so he should have been monitored 24/7. I don't care if it was just by camera. So, but unfortunately, they don't know if he was assisted with his suicide or he did it himself. So, their attorney Barr is, very upset, said they're going to definitely investigate this and try to get to the bottom of, which they never will. They'll blow it off as a suicide. But it's very convenient that he goes away and all these people in these high-profile positions are now basically safe from prosecution, because now your star witness is no longer there, the person that could put everybody where that they were at the time. So I find that fascinating that he turns up dead. And it was funny because we were talking about this in my live stream actually last night, and I was talking about Epstein a little bit, and somebody in the comments had said, well, he'll turn up dead. And then I had said, yeah, and they'll call it a suicide. And the next day, this is what happens. So I guess, but these things are going to happen. You knew this was going to happen, that he was going to end up turning up dead, because they can't have him spilling his guts on the people that are, very, very high-profile people and people in power. They're not going to allow that. It's not going to be, acceptable. But it is a shame, because when you have somebody that's running a ring basically for underage sex with girls or boys, and you see the bugs. I'm sure you guys can see them, but drive me nuts, absolutely nuts this year. That's why, like, when it was spring, guys, and it was still cold, you saw me out a lot doing a lot of things, and that's why I was doing it all then, because I knew once these freaking bugs came, it was going to just be, it's just a complete nightmare with the bugs all the time. But it'll be cool again soon enough, and I love fall, and the bugs will be gone, and I'll be happy. Can't stand them. Cannot stand them. But anyway, so we're going to run over here real quick. So, but yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful day. I mean, look at the nice puffy clouds. The sun is in and out. So we will go in here real quick, and we will see where we are at with our solar. So obviously today is Saturday, as I said. I'll get to that in just a moment, so we'll go in here first. And we'll see how we're doing today. Alright, so we are in float. The batteries are at 99%. We have pulled in 2.5 kilowatt hours on this side, 2.9 kilowatt hours on that side, for a total of 5.4 kilowatt hours altogether at this point. It is about 2:30 in the afternoon right now, so we're well on our way to a very good day solar wise. So I actually got a call or a message yesterday from my buddy Brian in my group, and he told me that him and his dad had done a lot of work on the camper yesterday, and people had asked for video of that. So I told him, if you do some video of it and explain what you did and stuff like that, because you guys have seen it before in the video from the other day. So once he said, he even told me, he says, once I bring this back up here, he goes, you won't even recognize it. And I said, that's very cool. So I asked him to do some video, so he's going to do some video, and he's going to get that to me, and I'll get that out to you guys so you can see, you know, the redoing of that camper. You know, it's an older camper, but you know, obviously very roomy. It's a 27 footer, or 25 footer, I think it is. So you will see that done there. So I was going to say, today is Saturday, as you guys know, so we are 1 week away from the Prepper get-together, which will be next Saturday at Letchworth State Park, the 17th of August. And so we're going to be there all day long at Eddie's Pavilion, and that is going to, we'll have the pavilion from 9 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. So I probably won't be there until 10 o'clock at night, to be honest with you. I'm sure people will be gone by that point, and so we'll probably wrap it up before then. But you know, we're going to be there all day, and so it should be a lot of fun. It'd be a nice get-together. Everybody is welcome to come. The only thing that I ask is that you bring a dish to pass. So it should be a good time. It should be a real good time. So I'm looking forward to meeting everybody and seeing everybody, and we should have a wonderful day. And so, again, everybody's welcome. Just if you would let me know that you're coming, I would appreciate it. And I keep hearing from more and more people all the time, so I think we're going to have a really good turnout. Okay, so the other thing I did want to mention really quickly is the Prepper Nurse One community on my website at preppernurse1.com. We have, you know, the Prepper Nurse One community, where if you're looking to meet like-minded individuals, and you, you know, are looking to do that, people in your state or in your country, we set the community up because so many people were asking me, how do I meet somebody like-minded in my state or in my country? So that's why we set up the Prepper Nurse One community. Got great message boards on there. You do have to be registered, so you have to register to be able to get in. And once you're registered, then you're good to go, guys. And it's like I said, it's a good way to do it. It's very private. And so if you're looking to connect with like-minded people, to either just chat, try to form a group, or just connect with people locally to where you are, it's a great way to do that. And so anyway, so we have that there. Also, obviously, on my website, I have merchandise, and I also I sell legacy foods, freeze-dried foods on there as well. If you are interested, if you see a package deal, let's say you see one of the bigger package deals that we have on the website, contact me. I can work with you on the price. Okay, so everything is always, like I said, everything's always negotiable. So, but anyway. Looking forward to seeing everybody next Saturday. we are going to be doing some giveaways. So I just wanted to put that out there ahead of time. We definitely are going to be doing some giveaways. So, you know, make sure you get there and we'll figure out how we're going to do that. And it should be a lot of fun. Okay. So anyway, guys, let's see what I was going to say here. I want to hear your guys' feedback on this topic. I definitely want to hear what you have to say about this whole situation with Jeffrey Epstein and his apparent suicide, and how it's very, very convenient for a lot of people that he is now dead. Okay, does not surprise me at all. I called it, even in yesterday's video. So, these freaking bugs, they're unbelievable. I'm telling you guys, they're relentless and they just don't stop. The minute you step outside, and it's crazy. So, anyway, also here's Heather's got her solar light out here, charging up. So actually I'm going to turn that a little bit. There. So, but those are really good lights. Okay, so how about this, guys? To this company, D-Light, okay, I have 2 emails into them talking about how I want to sell their product on my website, and I have heard nothing back. And there's another company, same type of situation, that I'm trying to connect with. I got a couple emails out to them too, business emails, and I've heard nothing from them either. So I wonder how these companies are making any money when they're not getting back to people that are interested in selling their products. Absolutely crazy. But I will continue to try. I will try to get some more emails. You guys can see the bugs, I hope. You can see all these freaking bugs everywhere. It's absolutely insane. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here for now. I definitely want to hear your feedback. Very convenient that Jeffrey Epstein has committed suicide. It helps out so many people so they don't have to deal with that whole thing, and it's amazing to me. But I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say, and I want to hear your feedback. So remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. And that's really, really, really important to remember. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it, and the only one that can stop you from getting there is yourself, okay? So, you know, definitely drive forward. Don't listen to negativity. Stay away from those negative people, and you're just going to be fine, okay? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's having a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.